we are now on the back half of Volume 9 of Friendsim 2. We try to help Mallek and the gang with hacking into the Alternian base or something like that. For some reason, I had a huge amount of trouble with this because I am not a fast typer. So, get ready for that. Like, comment, subscribe, all that yada yada yada. Anyway, I'll not waste too much more of your time. Let's get right on into the second half.
Are they alright? What is happening right now?
They hit their head. It'll be fine.
World already feels soft, fuzzy. Everything is fuzzy as you slowly regain consciousness. You notice you're still in the van, but it seems to be moving a lot slower than before. Your head hurts.
You're fine.
She turns away from you and turns to Tegiri, who's sitting in the floor of the van, visibly shaking.
Are you okay?
Her voice is so much softer when she speaks to him. Tegiri nods slowly.
I'll be okay.
You did good, bud. None of the usual bluster he speaks with. You recognize the signs of shock from your own numerous experiences with it.
We're out now, right? They're gone?
Yeah, they're gone.
Tegiri nods quickly and looks over at you, his eyes dropping.
I'll be okay.
You notice the Polypa is reaching out and place your fingers on his outstretched palm. Tegiri wraps his fingers around her hand and nods.
Thanks. I just need to regain my composure after that shameful display of our enemy's cowardice.
He smiles. It looks forced, but it's there, and Polypa nods.
Yeah. Hey, Mallek, what the fuck happened back there?
Mallek doesn't answer right away, and when he does, you can hear the desperation in his voice.
I don't know. I'm trying to get in touch with Tetrarch now, but he isn't answering the fucking palm husk.
He set us up, didn't he?
No, I don't think so. He wouldn't do that to us. He is one of the most wanted criminals in the Empire.
Anyone can be bought.
So maybe he turned, got himself a sweet deal,
Yep.
sold us out.
You don't want to interrupt. You kind of don't think that's how it works. It takes you a long time to get back to the abandoned office building, as you have the feeling that Mallek is intentionally taking as many turns as possible to avoid surveillance. Finally, he pulls the van to a side alley that dips down into the space between the building and the one next to it, hiding anyone from within view. So that didn't go great.
No fucking shit.
She turns to Mallek and glares, staring directly at him.
This is your fault. You know that, right?
What are you talking about? What did I do?
You got so focused on the tiny details that you lost sight of the bigger picture.
When one focuses only on the forest, the trees tend to eat him alive.
Wait, no, that's not how the saying goes.
It is. On Alternia.
You should know better. We can't trust anyone outside of our circle.
She looks very specifically at you when she says it.
Can't trust anyone.
Without another word, Polypa turns to walk into the side door that leads into the office building. Tegiri glances at you, his face apologetic, before he turns to follow. Now it's just you and Mallek hanging out in the alleyway next to the bullet-dented van.
I don't understand how any of this happened. Everything he told us was always dead on.
You assume he's talking about the Tetrarch, their contact? Mallek nods, nervously tapping away at his palm husk.
Yes, he is someone with military contacts, I think.
Nervous shrug, and Mallek keeps staring at the palm husk. You know Tetrarch is probably way too many letters for a troll name, and figuring out who he really wasn't too hard. Once it came out that he was tied to Zephyros, you could easily make the connection.
He tried to stay anonymous. Said it was for the best if we didn't know his real name. Probably shouldn't have used his real name for his fucking band. Damn it and the Grubbles. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, you think maybe that Damek should have definitely not been so open about everything, given his involvement with the rebels. At least Zephyros is smart enough to go into hiding, sort of.
Yeah, Zeph got drunk one time and told us about his ex-Moira. And it wasn't too hard for us to put things together. So if we could figure it out, I'm sure that the Legis Corpus could too. We've always tried to keep operational security, but
Mallek is staring down his palm husk, his eyes unblinking.
Damek, he's dead.
Oh. The palm husk slides out of Mallek's hand and hits the pavement with a soft crunch.
Tetrarch.
Hey, is he gonna be okay? Mallek shuffles over the same door Polypa and Tegiri went through a little while earlier.
Do whatever you want.
Mallek fades into the shadows of the building after you stand there in the empty alleyway looking after him, wondering what the hell they're gonna do now. Carefully pick up the broken palm husk from the ground and walk into the office building after the Mallek. Alert. As you're about to turn the corner, the main full rebel hideout, you stop. You can hear voices around the corner. They're really plenty. I gotta take these things. It's too annoying. What's the alert? From my favorite publications to the ground. Hope someone's ready for some vengeance. Yeah. I have just eliminated the rebel leader and only known as Tetrarch. All glory and pure condensation. Yep.
I'm serious. I'm fine. A warrior never lets setbacks defeat him.
Polypa laughs. She sounds so much more comfortable than she did around you.
Sure, as long as you're okay. Been a long fucking day.
It has indeed. But what about you?
What about me? I'm fine. You know I'm fine.
I don't mean about what just happened. I mean about you and your other, Moirail?
Ex-Moirail, more like. I don't want to talk about them. Fucking abandon us.
It seems to me that there's something else going on. Don't you think it was extremely strange that we could never find any trace of them for so long?
At least Tegiri has his head on straight.
That doesn't strike you as a little bit odd?
I better not interrupt. I knew shit was gonna go down here. Easy shit to do. I'm not gonna interrupt. Okay, they're obviously talking about you, and you think that maybe it would be a good idea to just let them keep doing that. You live against the wall, tuck that aside and wait.
I know it hurts. I know that it feels like you were betrayed and you can't ever come back from that, but it's not going to feel that way forever. You can move on, even if you don't end up feeling the same way you used to.
There's a long pause, an uncomfortable period of silence that feels like it should really be filled with something.
Why don't I give you some time to consider my words? I have other matters to attend to in the meantime.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Tegiri. Sorry for being such a bitch.
She laughs in a way that feels a little bit nervous, a little bit needy. You sneak a quick look around the corner, see Tegiri embracing her. You haven't really seen this side of either of one of them. Not really. Bits and pieces of it. The time you and Polypa hung out in the movie theater or watching an anime together at Tegiri's place. But there's so much life in between then and now, and you're constantly being struck at just how much that matters.
It's fine. You're not a bitch to anyone who doesn't deserve it.
Tegiri walks around the corner and sees you standing there, because of course he does. But he just gives you a curt nod.
They say that a wise man takes advantage of the opportunities presented to him. Or a wise... whatever you are, for that matter. If you value your relationship with Polypa, I would suggest you heed these words.
Okay. You walk into the main room slowly. As soon as you round the corner, Polypa turns to face you.
Figured it was you. Who else would be snooping around like this?
She lets out a long sigh and her shoulders slump.
You know what? Fuck it. Tegiri seems to think you've got a reason for leaving. So I'll give you one chance to explain yourself.
Oh, thank God. She doesn't sound nearly as angry as before. Okay, you're going to tell her some stuff and it's going to sound a little bit crazy.
Crazy I can deal with. It's dishonest I can't stand.
You explained that you were out in a field near Outglow when it happened. You found something that had been buried and then dug up, you think. It was kind of a portal or something. When you fell into it, you took it to the Green Moon. Polypa glares at you.
I told you, I don't like dishonest. No one goes to the Green Moon. Even getting close is suicide.
Well, you definitely did. You even ran into the man who's in charge up there.
What the fuck?
Seriously, you're not making this up. It's a doctor, you think. His name's Scratch. Someone with incredible powers. It turns out he has quite the role in influencing Alternia. You're not sure why you don't tell more people this? Probably on account of it's completely unbelievable.
Well, you're right about that. It is pretty hard to believe. It doesn't matter.
She says with a heavy sigh and settles back.
I guess I don't think you didn't have a reason. It was just easier after everything. Easier to tell myself you just didn't care.
Well, that's just not true. You know that leaving the way you did sucked and you wished you'd come back sooner. It's a really long story and you meant to come back a few days after you left, but things haven't been working out the way you expected.
Fuck, tell me about it. I know all about things not working out.
It sounds like there's a story behind that. You cautiously ask her what she means by that and Polypa groans.
You know Tegiri was going to be a Legis Lacerator, right?
You weren't sure specifically, but you did think it might be a possibility.
Well, he went through Ascension. I didn't.
Is that because she lost her Lucis? Because she'd been called? Polypa shrugs.
I don't know. Just didn't want to go through with it. Didn't want to be in the army.
So what did she end up doing?
Same thing as before. Took jobs to get by, lived in a low-blood hive stem. It was a nice place. Was. A lot of rebel sympathizers, but...
But Polypa's gritting her teeth now.
Fucking legislaturators.
Oh no.
I was out on a job. Came back and saw what they did. Fucking killed everyone for handing out concert flyers.
Oh, this connects us with Chixie. Oh no. She's unclenching her fists, her face set. This feels like something that has long since moved from grief and into anger, into fury.
I was moving through what they left and I found someone. One survivor.
You think you know where this is going.
Tegiri was there, hiding in a space under the stairs, holding that blunt sword. So I found out what happened from him.
Tegiri was there and Polypa hive stem was raided. She looks at you, haunted eyes that won't stop staring. Why won't she stop looking at you like that?
Tegiri was with the legislaturators, who raided my hive stem.
Oh fuck. That's... okay, that's a lot worse than you imagined.
Yeah, not that he could do anything. Didn't even have a weapon to stop them.
Abruptly, Polypa crosses her arms and starts to walk out of the room.
I need to go talk to him. I'm still pissed at you. Maybe you had your reasons for leaving. Maybe not. Doesn't fucking matter.
I figured. With that, she's gone without another word. You're not sure what to do. It feels like it would be wrong to get in between what's going on Polypa and Tegiri. Maybe you should check in on Mallek. You know what? That sounds like a really good idea. Hey, bud. You arrive at Mallek's control room to find him in the middle of a very loud conversation on his computer with Tizius. Even though listening on a conversation has maybe a 10 to 15% success rate for you, you decide to sit there for a minute and listen anyway. Old Dabbits die hard and all that.
You can't just leave us out to dry like this. It's not fair.
Mallek, I'm not in the Legis Corpus anymore. We're in the same position you are, even if we're in the same rebellion. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Something. Do something. They were waiting for us, Tiz. They knew what was happening. They killed the Tetrarch. You saw, right?
You can hear the sigh even over the video call.
I know. I saw the alert.
So, help us. Look, you know I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. You know I wouldn't do that to you. I can't. Look, it's important. Just trust me that it's important.
This time, Tizius doesn't make a sound. You can feel the pause in the middle of the dead air, and there's something worse about that than anything she could possibly say.
I can't wipe the paper trail. You know this is something they're gonna keep out of the library, right? This is bad, Mallek. This is Central Registry bad. Off-site records bad. The best you can do is to get into the systems and, do your thing.
Mallek doesn't answer right away. You can practically hear the sounds of his thoughts grinding to a stop.
What is it? What's wrong?
I can't.
What?
I had root access to the drone registry, but it got revoked right after the Tetrarch was killed. Which means someone found the hack and patched the exploit I was relying on. Which means we're locked out.
It hits you all at once, like a slow-motion punch to the guts. This is the first time he's ever been in this position. Maybe they're running this kind of by the seat of their pants, but they're used to at least succeeding, at least surviving.
Even if I was still on the inside, what could I do? Something this big? This much heat? It's not gonna go away with a couple modifications to a database record. I'm sorry, I need to go.
Wait, Tizius, please.
You can hear the chime of the video call ending, which you take as a cue to tactfully knock on the door frame. Mallek looks up at you.
I guess you heard at least some of that, didn't you?
You don't feel like you have much to gain from dishonesty here, so you nod. Mallek sighs and stands up, stretching his legs with a light pop. You walk up and hand him the palm he dropped earlier in the alleyway. He takes the device and glances down at the cracked screen, frowning.
Thanks. I guess I should apologize. I'm the one who brought you into this. Probably isn't what you were expecting when you came back, huh?
Honestly, none of this is what you were expecting. Mallek nods grimly.
That is fair. I don't know how much of that you heard, but it's looking like we're on our own.
This is probably as good of a time to mention this as any, but, well, you think that it maybe isn't strictly true. Mallek eyes you sussly, cautiously.
What do you mean? You know what? No. I can't make this decision for anyone else.
Okay, damn.
We need to talk to the others.
That's true. That's fair. Let's say we're gonna do our first spiel, and then he just interrupts us. No! You walk out in the office floor and wait for the others to show up. Once more, the shining lights of the city entice you from below. You can't help but wonder how many of those lights will wink out tonight, or tomorrow, or in the days after. Lost to Ascension, killed by the Legis Corpus or the drones, victims of the Empire.
Hey, you. We need to talk real quick.
You look up to see Polypa standing there, her arms crossed and serious look on her face.
I was talking to Tegiri. I think maybe I was being too hard on you. I know you had your reasons. Don't understand exactly, but I know. I should at least respect that.
So does this mean your morals again? Polypa glares and shakes her head.
No, I can't do that. It's too much. Don't take it personally. Trust isn't cheap.
That's pretty true. Before you can formulate a response to this, Mallek and Tegiri walk around the corner, are in the middle of the conversation.
What do you mean she can't help us anymore?
I mean, she is out. She and her mate split both.
This is a major setback for our operations.
I know that, but look, the alien might have some ideas.
The alien is a wonderful person to discuss the finer points of animated storytelling with, but forgive me if I don't exactly trust their tactical judgment.
It hurts a little bit to hear Tegiri talking about you like that.
I won't apologize for being honest. You have many strengths, but that is not one of them.
Look, never mind. We have bigger problems.
Like how Tiz can't cover for them anymore?
Yes, but not just that. You've all seen it.
The other two shifts nervously. They know what Mallek's about to say.
It's getting harder and harder to avoid the Empire. Our allies are being picked off. You all remember that Violet who was super into low blood rights? She was actually starting to say some stuff that sounded promising, making some headway. Then she's just gone. She had her profile deactivated a few cycles ago. No one's heard from her.
But wait a minute, don't they still have other contacts? People like Tiz and Stelsa, people willing to put their lives on the line for the sake of fighting against the Empire.
Sure, but for how much longer? How much longer before they disappear too? It's a losing game. How long until we make a wrong move? It almost happened today. So, if you know of a better way, we're listening.
It's time to talk no jutsu our way into this. We can keep fighting. You really respect what they're doing here, fighting the Empire and all that. You don't want them to stop fighting the good fight, but this is clearly getting out of hand. Having lost a major ally only narrowly escaped from the Legis Lacerators, that has to have hurt them. Polypa's glaring at you, her gaze hard and unwavering.
The hell do you know? What do you know? About our struggle, about what we've been through. What's your big plan? What resources, what plan, what connections do you have?
Huh. What connections? Girl, I've been all throughout this route doing rebellion shit! Y'all don't even know. You know people. In spite of everything, you've managed to get in touch with a whole bunch of the rebels.
I mean, a lot of that was through us.
Shut up, Mallek. I don't need you to back me up.
She stabs a finger out at you. You weren't really intending for this to turn into a whole thing, that you just maybe thought you could help them out.
What makes you think we need your help?
Polypa, it's okay.
Tegiri steps forward and puts his hand on Polypa's shoulders, holding her steady. You can see the tension go out of her.
It's not okay. Hasn't been okay for a long time.
Come on, let's go talk about it.
Gently, Tegiri guides Polypa out of the room. She lets him allow any resistance, and you're alone with Mallek again.
I figured this was coming eventually.
Why does he say that?
I never thought that anyone would convince Stelsa to join the revolution. That is very impressive, my friend.
You weren't necessarily expecting her to be on board with what her mate spirit was about, but, well, sometimes people change.
True. And sometimes they don't.
Like Polypa and Tegiri, Mallek nods. You're just trying to do what's right.
Something that is hard to figure out sometimes.
Damn right.
We all want to do the right thing, but what is the right thing?
That has been the question of the ages, my boy. Question of the ages. I'd rather talk philosophy with Mallek than the shitheads who keep yapping at me after I die or during a rout. You're pretty sure trying to dismantle the Empire is just as wild guess. Mallek grins at you and slaps you on the back good-naturedly.
Fair enough, Robo-buddy.
Hey, look, we talked.
Polypa takes a deep breath and looks over at Tegiri, who nods reassuringly.
You want to help? We've got an idea.
Okay, you're down to hear whatever they got to offer.
The Fleet Armory.
Okay, that's definitely a thing that exists, so what was her offer?
That's it, dumbass. We're going to raid the Fleet Armory.
We're going on a raid! Raid satellite!
Wait, what? You can't be serious. The Fleet Armory is one of the most heavily defended locations around.
It is, but we know that they're changing out their personnel over the next few cycles. We have an opening.
What's our other option? Waiting and hiding? Hoping that the Legislacerators don't find us?
There's one problem with this. It's one thing to have the guards rotating out, but the armory itself is secured with a redundant security system that uses parallel servers to make sure it's always online. I can hack either one, no problem. But if I take one down, then the other snaps into place, and it's impossible to deactivate the security system.
So you need a joint hack. Too bad we're not playing Cyber. Oh, I bet you Mallek would love Cyberpunk 2077.
Only way to do this would be if there's someone else who can hack it at the same time.
Do we know any other hackers? I'm thinking back and... Ooh, Sarava! You can't believe you're about to do this. We raise your hand. You're helpful. You can help. Mallek eyes you skeptically.
I don't know, buddy. You're great and all.
Nah, not me. Well, thanks. Oh wait, this is another one of those butt sentences, isn't it?
I could teach you the basics before we go, but it's gonna be a lot of pressure. You think you can handle it?
Oh god. Well, you've defended your friends on trial, infiltrated the Legis Corpus flagship, survived the army, investigated a rebel communications relay, played a really intense game of Troll D&D, played Auspices to 3J Bloods, negotiated the Alternian entertainment industry, and faced off against pro-imperial memaganda. So that's a solid maybe.
I suggest that we put it to a vote. All four of us make this decision, together. All in favor of ignoring this opportunity, hoping desperately that the same forces that came for the Tetrarch don't find us.
No one raises their hand, not even Mallek.
All in favor of proceeding with the next phase in our campaign against the Empire, the raid on the Fleet Armory.
Hear,
A plan,
hear.
I should add, which is perhaps the coolest thing I've ever heard of.
Let me guess, you made it part of it. Polypa's hand goes up right away, followed me by Tegiri. Mallek slowly raises his hand next. Finally, everyone's looking at you, and you know there's really no other choice now. Yeah! Polypa's face breaks out into a genuine smile for the first time since you got here.
At least you still got some sense.
Then it's decided. We'll once more strike at the heart of our foe.
Polypa leans over against Tegiri's shoulder and elbows him in the ribs.
Stop being such a dork. We got stuff to do.
Okay, just you and me. You sure you want to do this?
Yeah, besides, it doesn't really seem like you really have much of a choice, right? Mallek shrugs.
Good point. Come on, let's go.
So we're doing this ourselves. Back in the control room, Mallek pulls out a chair and sits you down in front of the keyboard on one of the screens.
So, stupid question, but have you used a computer before?
Yes, making memes. Of course you use computer. Why, there's a really good chance you're using computer right now! I don't think Friendsim 2 is on anything else other than Steam, unless you're playing on the Steam Deck, in which case, yeah.
Okay, that is a really weird thing to say.
Don't worry about it.
If you want to help out here, you'll need to follow my instructions. This isn't the first time we've thought about hitting this target. I've already built a package to deploy against their security, but I need you to help.
Is this what they mean by action sequences, or was that the one before? Of course, you got this. You quickly hammering away at the keyboard, hearing the quick tap 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 of the keys. You do computer stuff. I used to have a mechanical keyboard. I didn't anymore because it made way too much sound. So alright. Let's see.
Well, it would help to turn the computer on first.
Oh, right.
I've botted you into a training interface so you can play around without fucking anything up.
Sick. Oh, is this code? I know, like, the smallest amount of Virtual Studio.
Just remember that when this is real, fucking anything up means that we all get killed.
No pressure, right?
I never said that there wouldn't be pressure. Pretty sure I was clear about that.
Oh, this is for sure pressure upon pressure.
So, this is the terminal. This is how you're gonna do everything. You ever forget the basic interface commands? Just type in help.
Okay, sounds great. Now, how do you hack the planet?
Maybe we'll start a little bit smaller than that. You've got to connect to the fleet network. Type in list-n to list the networks.
Alright. Oh, wait.
Cool.
Sick.
Now you need to connect to the secure
I forgot
network.
the space. I thought spaces weren't allowed, but whatever. Security network, alright.
Type in connect-n secure network.
Alright. Connect-n secure network.
Oh shit.
Nope. Shit, why isn't this working?
I forgot to tell you about the encryption system.
Damn it.
You need to enable the right encryption to pair with the network.
Okay.
So, type in encryption-L to list the encryption protocols you have in your key list. Nice. Now, you just need to type encryption-S secure AES 256-4 to set the encryption.
Okay. Encryption. Oh, it's this. Encryption dash S. AE as 256-4.
Okay, now you can get onto the secure network. Just use the same command as before. You can even hit the up and down arrows to scroll through your recent commands.
Oh, right, that is a thing.
I built some backdoors in there over the sweeps, so just type list-I to get a list of all the IP addresses on the network.
Okay.
Nice. Now let's connect to the network gateway. Type connect-I and the IP address.
Okay. Wait. 6-3. Oh my god, it's a 13. I'm fucking retarded. Nice. Hey, guess who didn't see that there wasn't a fucking point there? I'm gonna cry. God damn it. Okay, I need to be a little more attentive with stuff like that. Awesome. You notice that this kind of looks like maybe you're not actually able to do anything. That seems like it'll affect the plan a little. Secure comms aren't detected, connect in listen-only mode.
You can't just log onto the fleet network, so I built a little tool for you to get in. Go ahead and type netmole while you're connected to that network.
Alright.
Cool, you got this. Just, actually, do you want to write this down? It's important.
Hold on. Let me actually, like, bring up a, notepad. Write things down. You have a mind like a steel trap, incapable of forgetting a single detail except all the details you forget.
Okay, well, maybe you should write it down somewhere, is all I'm saying.
Already wrote it down. Hell yeah.
Shit, I'm going to write it down. So, just type in this code.
I can't just flip paper with that written on it. You probably should remember the whole netmole-c thing again using this code as your configuration string. Wait, Commander? Mallek blushes.
A guy can puff himself up just a little bit, right? You get it.
Commander Adolov. Sure, fantasy's never hurt anyone. Wait, why is Mallek blushing even more now?
Anyway, there's some other stuff we'll need to do. But poke around for a little bit with the terminal commands. Just type quit when you're ready to learn about the deployment package, okay?
I guess quit. You're about to let Mallek know that you feel like you're comfortable moving on to the next part of the process when Tegiri comes running to the room, his eyes frantic.
We need to get out of here!
What?
We're not even close to ready yet.
No, we're leaving. Polypa was checking local radio traffic and we picked up a series of encoded burst transmissions. We can't decode them, but you know what this means.
Mallek's face goes pale as he starts rushing to each of the computers and entering a quick series of keystrokes. What does this mean?
It means they're about to raid something nearby.
It can't be a coincidence. Judging by the volume of transmissions, this isn't just a small-scale operation.
Get down to the van. I'll be there in just a second.
Tegiri doesn't move.
We're staying together on this one. One reed bends and breaks. A bundle of reeds is strong.
Okay. I just need to trip the failsafe and then we can go.
Mallek grabs a small laptop, Husktop, and then walks over to the nearby closet, opens up and pulls the switch down. In a second, you can smell the ozone scent of burning electrical wiring.
Done. That's all the data cores. Fuck. That is a sweep of work gone.
They have a backup or something, right? They're not gonna have to start over completely.
I've got backups of the important stuff in the van and on this Husktop. It's fine. Work can be redone. Better that than having them track down everyone we're working with.
True. The walk down the alleyway is tense and silent. Tegiri keeps fiddling with his rifle and Mallek clutches the Husktop close to his chest. Any moment you're expecting the power to cut off and the gunfire to start. Finally, the door of the alleyway swings open and you walk onto the moonlight again.
Good, you're ready. We need to get going.
Hey, you need to talk really quick
We
about...
can talk on the way over. Right now, you get in the van.
You jump in the back of the van and cram to the space with Tegiri, Polypa, and whatever appears to be every piece of gear they could carry. And this time you and Mallek will work on the computer systems. With a sharp cough of exhaust, the van starts up and rolls slowly to the end of the alley, bumping over the uneven pavement. You really hope there aren't drones looking for them. The bullet-ridden van probably isn't the most inconspicuous thing ever.
It's more common than you think.
After a half an hour or so of riding in intense silence, it seems like you're at least out of the city enough that it's unlikely the ledge's last rays are on your tail. The hills roll by around you, skimming past in the blur as Mallek drives further and further into the countryside. You're a little disoriented, but you think that this is a different direction than the J Caverns. Here, the terrain gets rocky with the biggest plants being scrub bush that juts up from the hostile landscape defiantly.
There's a certain beauty to it, isn't there?
You turn to Tegiri and nod. Yeah, yes there is. You know, in spite of all the hostile everything.
She looked for you, you know.
He nods in the direction of Polypa, who shrugs up against the window of the van, pretending she can't hear him. Tegiri leans in and drops his voice.
She never cared much about flushed or pitched relationships, so pale ones meant all that much more to her. When you disappeared, she was scared at first.
Wasn't scared?
Polypa scrunches up her nose, keeps looking out the window.
Well, she was worried that something had happened to you. Your adaptability to Alternia was somewhat in question. When we couldn't find you, we assumed the worst.
It doesn't matter, I'm over it. We can talk about feelings later, when we're done.
Tegiri shrugs and doesn't press the issue, falling once more into tense silence as time passes and the countryside rolls by outside, bringing you ever closer to the fleet compound. After what feels like a couple hours, you finally feel the van slowing down, then rolling to a stop. Mallek cuts the engine and turns around in his seat to look at the three of you sitting in the back.
We're here. This is about as close as we're getting without alerting a whole bunch of nasty folks.
It's a cargo bay of sorts. You step out of the van. It feels so good to stretch your legs and sitting down for so long and look around. Off in the distance, you can see the fleet compound stretching out, sprawling over the terrain around it. Looming over the complex below are a pair of extremely threatening spaceships.
Alternian warships. Don't even have names yet.
He says that like it's significant somehow, but you have no idea why.
The ships that are built on Alternia. They'll be named once they're fully crewed up and launch. After that, they'll never come back to Alternia again.
Okay, I got it. Here we go. We steal one, and we name it the Courageous. We gather class... what?
Might not even come back to this system again.
Oh, wow. Sounds kind of depressing.
Yeah, well, doesn't matter, because we have work to do.
That is true.
You need to get in there, with Mallek. Don't fucking argue.
Alright. You settle back in the with Mallek, who hands you a Husktop of your very own.
Okay, time to get going.
God damn it. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. And there's no audio whatsoever. The audio got cut.
We need to make sure they're able to get inside.
Okay.
Most of the compound is automated, so we'll break the security.
Let's rock.
I need you to find the personnel roster IP, like I showed you.
Hold on. Don't continue without me. I need to familiarize myself.
Once you're connected to that, use the netmole command to open up a tunnel into their roster system.
Okay. Shit, this is gonna take a while. This is completely new to me. I'm gonna need more time. I'm safe scumming. Eat my ass. I don't care. Loading up the save.
Okay, time to get going.
It's too much pressure, man. It's too much pressure. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I don't know what I'm
We
doing.
need to make sure they're able to get inside. Most of the compound is automated, so we'll break the security. I need you to find the personnel roster IP, like I showed you.
Personnel roster IP. Okay. Okay. This is gonna involve a lot of me sitting here in, like, befuddlement, not knowing what to do. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, mulligan. Second mulligan. Damn, I got no fucking clue what to do here. Hold on. Hold on,
Okay.
hold on. Time to reload once again. Third
time
reload.
to get going. Nice job, buddy.
There we go.
Looks like you got it.
Yes. That should do it. Assuming you did everything correctly, Mallek looks over you and nods.
We're about to reach the security checkpoint. I would suggest preparing our new credentials as soon as possible. We are quite heavily armed, and I do not believe they will simply let us walk in unimpeded.
Hey, if you can believe it, I'm gonna save after every time I actually successfully do this, because I don't want to have to type all that in again. Alright.
I need you to upload credentials to the system for them. The story is that they're a security response team.
How the fuck do you upload credentials? What? Hold on, I'm looking through all the commands. I ain't seeing shit. Huh. And how, pray tell, do I do that?
You need to find a way to upload the package. Probably you need to be connected to their secure wireless network comms to do it.
What? Bruh, I'm drawing a blank. There's too much stimulation going on. I am... okay.
Use the netmol to open it up. Then you can do your thing.
Okay.
Once you've opened the tunnel, type in deploy package security profile to upload the new profiles.
Oh, what? Oh my god, it's going faster. I can't deal with these. I can't deal with these. Alright. Can we, like, chill the fuck out? Okay. We're doing this. Alright, this pauses it. Oh, okay. I need to list the IPs. Go into the IP. Okay. Oh, balls. It's gone. It's over. It's Jover.
We are quite heavily
That's
armed,
so
and I do
fast!
not believe they will simply let us walk in unimpeded.
I'm not that fast.
You need use the netmol to open it. Once you've opened...
Okay. Wow, that still goes while you're paused. That's fucked. That's fucked. That's fucked. That's fucked. That's fucked. It still goes while you're paused.
We are quite
That's
heavily armed,
fucked.
and I do not believe they will simply let us walk in unimpeded.
Alright, one thing that I need to test out while I'm safe scumming. I need to make it so that, can I switch devices? Because last time I tried it, it said you can't quick switch. You can't just say connect to other device, and it won't automatically disconnect from the other encryption. Because a lot of the list stuff here is like, disable current encryption key. Obviously, you need to disable an encryption key and then re-enable another one. Fuck, this
I need you to upload credentials. You need to find a way to upload the package. Probably you need to be connected to their secure wireless network comms to do it.
I wish you could scroll through this. I wish that, like, the up and downs were like scrolls. Fuck. Fuck. I can't work under pressure. I want to prove that I can do this, but I don't want to sit here for an extra X amount of hours.
Use the netmol to open it up. Then you can do your thing.
Woo. Woo.
Okay, they should be all good to go.
Woo. Oh my goodness, bro. I don't want to do this no more. Oh.
Okay, we're past security. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Alright.
They have yet to fully realize what's happening. Perhaps this will be simpler than we expected.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up.
Okay. You watch on the security systems, two of them move through the complex, heading closer and closer to their goal. As they approach a fixed guard post, one of the trolls orders them to stop.
Greetings. I am Legislator Calber, and this is Sergeant Gozy of the Fleet Security Team. We are conducting a routine security sweep.
We're heading to check the armory.
You can see the guard on the monitors checking something on a nearby console, and for a second you're worried that Polypa is going to do something really stupid, but Tegiri shifts over and bumps her shoulder as she relaxes. The guard nods and waves the hand absently. Sick.
We just need to clear the way to the armory. There is a security system in
Oh,
place.
fuck. God damn. Okay, do I need to undo all of this? Can I reset? Can I, like, reset the entire thing? Is there, like, a reset button for all the connections that, like, kills all of it, and then it resets me back to square one? If it does it for here, great. If I have to start over and disconnect from everything, I have to disconnect from the fucking device, from the network, from the encryption list, and I gotta re-allow all the ones for it. That shit fucking sucks. Okay. Security system in place. I think there is a thing called armory.
Remember, you and I need to take it down at the same time.
We're nearing the armory.
Okay, remember how I taught you to use the mole. Log into the secure server for the armory security system.
Right.
You can use the netmole the same way you did in training, once you're connected to the security system IP.
Right. Okay, cool. Sick. Okay.
I never knew you were so good at this stuff. Kinda hot, actually.
I did a lot of save scumming, Mallek, so... Yeah, totally hot. I'm a master hacker. I totally didn't use the powers that be to save scum the fuck out of this entire ordeal. You know what? If they want to put a time thing, they shouldn't allow me to quick save. What?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. Nice job. Now you need to deploy the finished package to take out security.
What? Wait, deploy? The what now? You remember I never actually got to finish training this. He grins, embarrassed.
You'll need to connect to the secure wireless again to do this. Hurry up. You know where it is.
I do? Oh my god.
But don't worry about using the netmole this time. The secure tunnel should still be open.
You need to say I'm in so I know that you're in, right?
What? No. Once you're in, you just type deploy package worm to set things up.
I'm not, no, you fucking dipshit. Okay. Fuck. Nope. Alright, sick. Alright, I have to fuck. Okay.
Nothing. You'll need to connect, but don't.
Alright.
What?
Alright.
Hell yeah. Nice one.
Alright. Oh my god. I'm stressed.
We're inside. Time to do some shopping.
Hell yeah. Get an all-you-can-eat deal. Polypa begins to walk from shelf to shelf in the armory, taking down items you mostly can't make out. Hard shell containers you assume are filled with firearms and explosives and all kinds of dangerous stuff. And then all of a sudden the security feeds go black. That's not good. That's not supposed to happen, is it?
No. Something changed. The system automatically switched over to another encryption protocol, which means they suspect something. Tegiri, Polypa, you need to move really quickly here.
They don't answer right away, and then when they do, it's not directed at you or Mallek.
We're doing a routine check.
If you'll just check the security. What are you doing?
What the hell just happened?
Shit. Okay, that's it. You can't just leave him like this. You need to go do something. Time to get in there. You scrambled down the hillside, move as fast as you can without heading into an uncontrollable roll down the rocky slope. Oh, not again! No! Not the fucking Metal Gear Friendship Simulator again, bro! This sucks. You gotta spin a slide, you run towards across the hard scrap. It looks like the base of the luminous hedge, a few short yards away. Let's go. Let's go, let's go! Yeah, a few short, long-ass walks away.
Hey, Robo Buddy, you good? You don't need to do this.
No, you absolutely do need to do this. You just hope he's got a hell of an escape plan.
Oh yeah, it's a real fucking hell of a plan. Just get those two idiots back out of the compound in one piece.
What got the... Let's go. Come on, MSPA reader, use your fucking noodly legs. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. The door at the front of the base is unlocked. It opens with a hiss of hydraulics you slip inside. It's not hard to figure out where to go. Basically, you're just following the sounds of gunfire going down the corridor. You don't know how much longer this is gonna last.
Hey, Robo Buddy, I'm working on something to help you out. Just get those two out of there, okay?
You got it. Up ahead, you can see where the corridor runs towards the guard post you saw on the monitors before. You peer around the... Shit, they're still very much active, very much shooting at you. Fuck! No, this can't be happening. Close your eyes, try to some powers you used to have. Come on! Maybe if you concentrate hard enough. Holy shit.
Come on, we need to get to Tegiri.
Holy fucking shit.
We don't have time for this. Let's go.
Let's go, let's go. Polypa will lead you along, down the corridors leading to the armory.
We need to get to Tegiri, and we need to grab what we can from the armory.
Okay. Tegiri!
I'm not dead. Just took a couple hits.
That's not much better.
I'll live. Just need to get this done.
I need you to pile as much stuff on that cart as you can. I'll help Tegiri while you do.
Okay, stuff. Yeah, I definitely know what stuff you need to grab. Lots of weapon explosives.
I'll tell you, just be my hands here.
Run across the room, grab everything Polypa tells you, and pile into the rolling cart. When you're done, you can Polypa and
Okay, good. Let's get the hell out of here. Mallek, I hope you've got a plan.
I'm working on something now. Just get out of there in one piece.
We're working on it.
Oh, God. Oh, this hurts a lot.
You've got this. Doesn't a warrior need to be tough?
A warrior needs to lie down and rest for a while.
Not yet.
Whoa! You hurry along behind Polypa, keeping pace with her as best you can. You're not sure how she moves so quickly, also dragging Tegiri and all his gear, but she's managing it.
I work out.
Nice. Gains. You reach the guard post again and try very hard to look at the bullet-ridden, blood-splattered windows. Man, you get out of this, you scurry to find something that doesn't involve any blood. No blood at all.
Keep your shit together, just a little further.
You got it.
Please, I need you to stop for a minute.
Tegiri, I mean this in the nicest possible way. If we stop, you're fucking dead. I need to properly stabilize your wounds.
Are you almost clear? I've got this package ready to go.
Give me 2 fucking minutes.
As you burst out of the door, you look back, desperately hoping no one's following you.
You doing okay?
Yeah, you're finally doing fine.
I was talking to Tegiri.
I'm in a significant amount of pain. However, I believe I can endure.
Good, because we aren't fucking stopping.
Let's go. Polypa stops and sits Tegiri down trying to push and stop the bleeding.
You still hanging in there?
He nods and grits his teeth. Blood seeping through Polypa's fingers as she presses on Tegiri's wounds. Come on, let's go.
Wait, I just need to catch my breath.
Polypa sits Tegiri down, leans over him. You can barely make out what she's saying.
Tegiri, when we get out of here, I promise we'll go somewhere where we can just relax. Even if we're on the run, we'll find somewhere to rest.
Come on, let's go, people. Up ahead, you can see the hill leading back to where the van is parked.
Almost there.
Perhaps when we get out of here, a brief rest is in order.
Yeah, you could use a vacation.
Interesting. You will tell me more of this vacation concept later.
This doesn't bode well. They're talking about vacations and making out of this alive. So in other words, I think Tegiri is not long for this world.
Now is really not the time to have this conversation. Hey, Mallek, you ready up there?
Yeah, whenever you are. My thing is ready to go.
Let's go. This time, no one says anything. Polypa simply stops and tends to Tegiri's injuries. Her hands are quick, businesslike, as she presses and stops bleeding again. I'm walking behind them just in case there's any sort of gunshot. I can intercept it. Sick. You managed to avoid the last of the guards that weren't redirected by the sound of gunfire and get back up the hill to where the van waits. Polypa drags Tegiri over the van and slings him inside. Polypa comes back and shoves the rolling cart up against the side of the van, begins quickly unloading the hardened plastic cases into the side door.
I won't say you can't fight without weapons, but weapons help. Anyone who wants to fight should be able to.
She finishes tossing the the cases into the van and shoves the cart off. Finally, she steps into the van's doorway and smiles at you.
I've gotta go check on my Memorial.
One last thing to do to make sure that no one comes after us. Okay, let's do this.
Is it the bomba? With a quick flicker, every single light turn compound switches off.
Fuck yeah! Shut off their entire power grid. It'll be a half hour before they can get that shit back online at least. Gives us plenty of time to get away.
I would prefer to bomb, but that also works. That was really smart plan, Mallek. Blushes and grins.
Yeah, well, I have my moments from time to time.
The power out's almost pretty. The stars and the moons overhead light the sky, and down below everything's dark and quiet. Maybe not quiet exactly, so much as the sounds of alarms and soldiers shouting are disconnected. Oh my god, is it the moment? Oh my goodness.
I really appreciate everything you did, you know. I think we'd all be dead by now if you hadn't showed up.
I can concur. I can agree with that.
You were right. This is worth it. Even if it's hard, it's something that matters.
Damn right.
These weapons, they'll help us a lot. We can rebuild our hideout, head to another safe house, and start again. We're alive to fight. And it's all thanks to you. So, thank you.
Alex smiles, broad and warm, and his face is all ablaze with cerulean. You realize how much you missed him. You're like, let's do it! Let's do it! Let's get it on!
We should check on Tegiri.
Yes, yes, right. Yes, all. Yes, indeed. Business. How y'all doing? Back inside the van, Tegiri is looking pretty okay for someone who just lost presumably a fair amount of blood. You're reminded of how resilient Alternians can be. He's also changed out of the bloody clothes he had on before, so that's nice. Polypa, on the other hand.
Well, the valiant warrior returns from the fray unharmed. I must commend you. You really saved my ass back there.
He smiles weakly, still clearly in pain. Hey, no problem. What are friends for?
Look, I'm happy you helped me save him. Don't know what I would do without him.
She blushes a little and shifts her body armor.
So, what's your next move?
I'm going where y'all are going. Actually, no. We still need to find our friends. Well, you hadn't thought that far ahead, actually. You're kind of playing this whole thing by ear.
Maybe not the best plan, but if it works...
It's been working so far. Oh, no, it mostly doesn't.
And you've made peace with your aimless way of life. Perhaps you should find us again, if a sense of meaning and purpose is what you're looking for.
Well, that all sounds great and everything, but... wait, alert. Keep up, press for the Empire. We have struck a blow. Hell yeah. Great everything, bud. You stop mid-sentence because out in the open the door of the van, you see someone moving around outside, not too far away. Someone moving around, someone you think you recognize. Look, you'll catch up with them all later. Get somewhere safe and you'll be in touch. Just something you have to do right now.
Safe journeys, fellow warrior. We shall meet again.
See y'all.
Stay safe, Robo-Buddy.
Don't die.
Try not to. As the van rolls off quietly into the night, you follow after the moment movement you saw. Let's take on to find the source of it. Hey, y'all, Connell, Marcy. Marcy glares at you. So, how about that, how about them... You know what? For once in your life, you're completely at a loss for words. For the first time in my life, I'm at a loss for words. Looks like these two are heading for something specific. Probably something down in the base there. The base you just finished assaulting. Yeah, it looks like you're doing this thing. Back at it again. Arming the rebellion. Back at it once again. Volume 9, A Finely Machined Revolution. The three arm themselves for the revolution. Alright. Nice. And card artist anonymous, we don't know who they are. That sucks. It's really nice. Oh. Yikers. Alright. Well, minus all the save scumming that I did during the coding part, which I now can turn off and throw away, I do want to save. Fuck, bro. That was too much. That was way too much for me. MSP Reader's Journey will continue in Volume 10, Beneath the Veil of Stars. Okay. I'm gonna quickly get to the next volume after this. I'm gonna stop this. This recording's been almost 2.5 hours. Holy moly. I'm probably gonna cut down all the moments that, you know, is me just floundering around. But I will state that I floundered around. I won't hide that fact. But, overall synopsis. Good to officially meet Mallek again. Damek's fucking dead. Probably got betrayed or got too cocky or something. We almost lost Tegiri. Good to know that Tegiri is okay. Now, on to the more critical part of me that wants to talk about the voices. Tegiri's is fine. I don't mind it. Polypa's, I have a problem with. It kind of bugs me that every single Olive Blood seems to have this grisly voice. It's like, they don't all sound the fucking same. What do you think, Nepeta is gonna sound like that? Fuck no. Like, come the fuck on, man. It's just annoying to see. Or to hear, I guess. It's like, you could have done something. I know that Polypa is like grizzled and whatnot. Grizzled and like battle hardened. But she doesn't need to have the growliest of voices. It sounds almost exactly like Connell's. That shit, and then conveniently we met up with Connell later on at the end of the volume. That's crazy. But I don't know, it just seems like you could have had a lot more like range with a bunch of the voices. And again, I said this earlier in the episode, in the volume, and I'll say it again. It does not bring me much confidence when fucking Boldir comes into play. If she comes into play, I have no fucking clue. If she's gonna sound exactly like that, you know what? I'd rather you didn't fucking bring her in. Because if she's gonna sound exactly like all the other fucking Olive Bloods, then I'd rather you not even bother bringing her fucking in, you know? It just feels so, either you don't have the resources for another voice actor, or you just think that all Olive Bloods are gonna sound the fucking same or something. I don't fucking know. I just hope that it doesn't turn out like that. It may sound rude, but it's how I feel. God damn. Just, please. I cannot. Okay, Connell, it makes sense. Polypa makes sense. If you really think, yeah, you know, Boldir is, you know, pretty bulky, but she's not like the other two. So, I'd be hugely upset if you just turned her into shit like that. Hope you didn't. That'd be very awful. But I won't yap at y'all anymore. I'll be yapping at y'all later when I do the next part of this, the next Friendsim episode. We are almost at volume 11. I think we're nearing the end. I think there's one more volume that's supposed to be coming out, I think. I don't fucking know, which is the craziest shit. But anyway, I'll see y'all on the flip side. See you in the next video, whenever that may be. Have a good morning, night, afternoon, evening, twilight, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'll catch y'all later. Deuces!